Yes, dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Vlog. Well, I'm grateful you are here with me on this channel. It's been a wonderful day so far. It is early part of the afternoon, and I am glad to come your way. Wherever you are, I encourage you never to give up. Last night was another night that Chelsea fans would like to quickly forget. But we just cannot let go like that. We will have to digest the issues that came up in the game. And that is why I'm here. I have done one or two of that already, but there is still much more to talk about. Yet, before I go into any other issue, there are issues about transfer. We are in the window, new window, and we are almost halfway through the window. We are almost, but not yet. Yes, in few days' time, we'll be halfway through the window. We are over 1 week through the window. What is Chelsea doing so far? What are we doing? We gave out our left back to Dortmund for £2 million for the rest of the season, right? I Matson. And then we have decided to play Levi Colwill, who is a center back at the left back. What do you expect? What will you be expecting? You expect to win games? Listen, in last night's game, it is believed that Michael Carrick knew Levi Colwill would play at left back. He knew that he knew that Poch was going to play Levi Colwill at left back. And his game plan was to exploit that, which he did. You don't believe it? Go back and watch the video carefully. Michael Carrick, he knew that our coach would never play left back at left back. He knew that our coach, Pochettino, was going to play Levi Colwill at the left back. And he planned his game. He plotted it. He decided to attack through that left back position because he knew Levi Colwill is not a left back. Yet our coach preferred to use him there. He allowed our left back, Madsen, to be sold. And he's making use of Levi Colwill on that left back position. A center back playing the left back. Michael Carrick knew that Levi Colwill was going to play that position. And his game plan was to exploit that position. That is why he did what? Winger Ezra Jones had a beating of Colwill and gave them the outlet they needed to release the pressure. Yeah. That was it. Where did they go? Where did the cross came from before the goal was scored? Through the left back. It is true that Casado, running with the marker, following the goal scorer, it got to a time where he stopped and put his hand at the back. That was when the guy now slot the ball in. It's true. But where did the ball came from? Through Levi Colwill. Dear friend, if you want to analyze game, you read the game carefully. I have checked and checked. Michael Carrick knew very well Levi Colwill was going to be playing that left back position. And therefore, he released their winger, Ezra Jones. Well, by doing so, the pressure was released from the other players. The battle was between their winger, Ezra Jones, and Levi Colwill. Who won the day? Who won the game? For me, who won the game? The day. It is the winger, Josiah Jones. He won the day. Axel Disasi's 35-yard shot summed up the second half. The first 9 didn't work against Middlesbrough, and Chelsea's left side is exposed, according to Nizar Kinzela. Axel Disasi's 35-yard shot in the game summed up the second half. The first 9 didn't work against Middlesbrough. The first 9 that's playing Kopama as a first 9 didn't work against Middlesbrough, and Chelsea's left side was exposed, according to Nizar Kinzela. Now look at the opportunity that our main man, Kopama, had again on your screen. Quickly, I now move to transfer news, dear friend. transfer news. There has been so much talk about Kylian Mbappe, which I also made a story on him yesterday. And the truth remains that Chelsea are in contention also to sign him alongside Liverpool. And Chelsea have a better opportunity. The player made a statement after Real Madrid released their own statement that they are not going to offer Kylian Mbappe any more contract better than what they did. In fact, what they gave to him in the summer is no longer going to be the same kind of contract. They're going to give him a far lesser contract. Kylian Mbappe came up and responded. His team came up and responded to that issue, that no one can compel them to agree on any terms in this right now. That they are not even talking to any club. That Real Madrid cannot force them. Nobody can convince them to sign any pre-contract agreement from the Kylian Mbappe camp. Yesterday, before our match, the president of PSG also issued a statement. In fact, he spoke to the press and he said many things. But let me just tell you one or two. He said, I trust Kylian Mbappe and I want to protect him. He's a good guy and he won't do anything negative against the club. He won't do anything negative against the club. One of the statements he also said, he said he trusts Kylian Mbappe and he wants the best for him. He's a good guy. It is now before PSG, the president, it's now before they are beginning to realize that this guy is about to leave them. And now they are also beginning to put their house in order. For Nasser Al Khalaifi to come out and make this statement should tell you that they themselves, they are preparing a new contract. It is just the truth. They are still working hard, trying to convince Kylian Mbappe to accept a new deal. But whether Mbappe will accept it or not is another thing. For me as a Chelsea fan, I am dreaming, and I believe my dream will surely come true. Mbappe to Chelsea is a reality. And in due course, the full details will be coming out for you. Mbappe to Chelsea alongside Victor Osimhen. You see, some of you, sometimes when we are talking, you guys are like, how? But I tell you what, there are some informations we receive. You have to pay to get those informations. Not everything we put out there that we just get from the internet. No. When you mention people's names like Niza Kinzela, when you mention Matt Law, when you mention Fabrizio Romano, if you want to follow them and get updates from them regarding football clubs around the globe, you want to get detailed information from these three, Niza Kinzela, Fabrizio Romano, Matt Law. These are people that are close to Chelsea. They are close to the insiders. Every detail that they will give, once they make the statement, go and verify it. It's always there. Hardly will these three get it wrong, and you must pay in order to listen to them, to hear them speak. I can tell you that Victor Osimhen pre-contract agreement will take place. Now, before I let you go, okay, this is the statement another statement that Al Khalaifi said. He said, I see Kylian very happy now. I have never seen Mbappe being that happy. I'm confident on Mbappe's situation as he is French and he is in Paris, captain of the national team, PSG vice captain, playing for a top club. They are trying to now try to see how they can convince him to stay back. You see? Well, there is so much to talk about. I don't know whether I should go to 20 minutes today. But Real Madrid are set to compete with Arsenal and Chelsea to sign sporting defender Ousmane Diomande this month. Ousmane Diomande, we have been scouting Ousmane Diomande for a very long time, Chelsea. And it's been very clear that the moment Chelsea step in, Arsenal are come in. Right now, Real Madrid has joined the race for Ousmane Diomande. If Real Madrid is involved, then I can bet you Chelsea and Arsenal, they will never win the race. They will never win the race unless we have gone very far with the negotiations by now. Otherwise, well, It was in the news yesterday, late last night, that a teammate of Victor Osimhen, the Napoli striker that Chelsea is preparing pre-contract agreement to offer. It was in the news that his teammate agent made a statement that Victor Osimhen is going to Saudi Arabia next summer. I saw it, but I never believed it, and I never wanted to comment on it. The Napoli striker Victor Osimhen has officially responded to Kivicha Varachilia's agent, Mumuka Jujeli. Victor Osimhen responded to the statement by this agent. What was the statement? The statement was that Victor Osimhen is going to Saudi next summer. And luckily enough, Victor Osimhen came up on Twitter or X and responded. He called them out. He said, "Dear Mumuka Jejili, you are a piece of filth and a disgrace. I'm embarrassed at your sense of reasoning. Damn fuck. Keep my name out of your mouth." That was the response from Victor Osimhen to the agent of Victor Osimhen's teammates. That should tell you that they tried to blackmail him. I'm sorry. But that wouldn't work. It will not work out. It will not work. Victor is coming to Chelsea. Victor is coming to Chelsea. That is just it. All right. FC Bayern have sent important salary bid to Radu Dragusin tonight. FC Bayern have sent important salary bid to Radu Dragusin. Also, class project has been presented to the Romanian centre-back. Bayern director pushing as they want to hijack the deal. Dragusin will make final decision today as Spurs bid remain valid on the table. This is a centre-back that Spurs are working hard. They even presented him a bid. And Bayern now want to hijack the bid for the Romanian centre-back. But Bayern are pushing hard to snatch it from the hands of Tottenham. And again, Bayern Munich have sent an official offer to Junior for Radu Dragusin. They are trying to hijack Tottenham's move for the defender. It's now up to the Romanian to decide where to go, according to Di Marzio. Up to the player to decide now where he want to play next. Before I let you go, my dear friend, I just want to say, Chelsea, right now, we need to pick up the pieces and move on. Yeah. We will have to pick up the pieces and move on. We have to pick up the pieces and move on. But finally, for once, Rio Ferdinand has said something that touched me. For once, Rio Ferdinand has said something about Chelsea that touched me. And I want to let you know. This is what he said. He said, next season, I'll keep Thiago Silva still and play Levi Cowell next to him. I don't think Axel Disasi gets to play. I'll play what? Levi Cowell as a centre-back, not left back. He said, next season, I'll keep Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva still has a lot to give to Chelsea. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We need experience at that back line. We need Thiago Silva to remain at that back line. Next season, Thiago Silva has to stay. Play Levi Cowell alongside him. And you will see stability in that defense, dear friend. Well, this is not the football club that we grew up to know or to be following. No, this is not the football club that we knew. This is not it. Luckily enough, we have the second leg to play next week. And hopefully, we will recover from this after during a Fulham game. We will take over the game, Fulham at Stamford Bridge. We win that game. Hopefully. I'm repeating it again. Hopefully. Then we will now take on Middlesbrough again, the second leg, and we can turn the result around. Chelsea fans, I'll be back with more transfer news later in the day. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.